Good morning, my dear students, grade 10 students. Welcome to your math session on Monday, 16/3/2020. Exercises on trig ratios. By the end of this lesson, we are able to deal with the three main trig ratios, which are, sine, cosine, and tan. The three main trig ratios, which are sine, cosine, and tan, and also how we can get the measure of the angle by using these trig ratios. Let's start by a revision on sine. Find sine B. Find sine B. He gives you a triangle. As you see, it's right angle triangle at C. It means the measure of angle C is 90 degrees. He gives you the three sides and he asks you about sine. First, if we want to get sine B, we start by angle B. We must determine the angle. The angle is B. According to angle B, I have, AB is what? Is the hypotenuse. And AC is my opposite side. And BC is the adjacent side. Okay, so if we have a problem like this, before you look to sine, cosine, and tan, you must look to that angle. Determine the angle, and according to the angle, you can get the hypotenuse, the opposite, and the adjacent. Okay, you can recognize the three sides as the form. After that, I'm going to sine B. So I just write sine B equals to, who can give me the ratio? Sine equals what? The rule. Excellent. Sine equal opposite over hypotenuse. Can you substitute? Opposite. The opposite is AC. AC equals what? Directly I write 16. Okay, and hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is AB. AB equals what? Equal 20. So here I get sine B equals 16 over 20. Is this the simplest form? This is your answer. By using your calculator, you can find the simplest form as we deal with the multiple choice or MCQs. So we must get the simplest form. So sine B will be equal, divide here by 4 and divide here by 4. If you divide by 4, it will be 4. If you divide by 4, it will be 5. So the result will be 4 over 5. 4 over 5, it means letter C. Okay, so at the beginning we have choices. A, B, C, and D. When we get the result not on the choices, so you must simplify to get the result. Okay, you understand? We go to the next example. In the next example, find cosine B. The same problem, but I need the cosine. To get the cosine, by the same, I work on B. Again, the same steps. So for B, this is our hypotenuse. This is our opposite. And this is our, adjacent. Okay, so we have opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Start to write the ratio. Cosine. So I have here to write cosine B is equal to the ratio adjacent over hypotenuse. I heard you. And then substitute. Okay, so the adjacent, you want to write the name of the side. Okay, there is no problem. So BC, adjacent is BC over hypotenuse, which is AB. Okay, so this way you write here the substitution, but you start to write the name and then substitute in order not to confuse. Okay, so there is no problem about this. You add one additional step. Okay, and after that it will be BC. Substitute, it's 12, and here 20. Also, we need to simplify. As you said, it will be 3 over 5. By dividing dividing both number by 4. If you divide 12 by 4 equals 3, as Saud said, 20 by 4 equals 5. So the result, as you see, it's 3 over 5. Okay, so we go to the result. As you see, the result is letter B, which is 3 over 5. I'm going to 10B. 10B, yes, I need one to help me please in 10B. Okay, yes, I'm going to first B. Then hypotenuse, which is the side which is opposite to right angle. The opposite of B, this is the opposite of B, which is AC. What is adjacent? This is the adjacent. I start, yes, to write the ratio. So I have to find 10 B, which equal to 10 is what? Yes, it's opposite over adjacent, not adjacent over opposite. Okay, the order is very important. And then after that, the opposite is you will start directly 16 over 12, 16 over 12. You don't have the result here. Yes, you must simplify by using your calculator. It will be, yes, 4 over 3. So 4 over 3. Yes, I hear you. Another method. It's what? Excellent. I'm waiting for your answer. 10B equal sine B over cosine B. We said this before. Tan is equal opposite over adjacent or sine over cosine. From the two previous problems, we get the sine and divide it by cosine. Sine will be what? Will be 4 over 5. And the cosine, this over, it means divide. 3 over 5. If I get it by this way, he gave that the answer will be the same. We will see. We need to divide. Yes, we can divide fraction. We change it to multiply and take the reciprocal of the second number. Write the first one as it is, and then cancel. Yes, I heard you. It will be 4 over 3. Excellent, Muhammad Tamimi. So we get here sine B equal 4 over 3 and sine B equal 4 over 3. Both ways are right. You can use sine over cosine if you have the value of sine and cosine, or you can use the ratio directly. Excellent. And this is the answer of the third problem. We're going to 4 over 3, and then the next problem. The next problem, use a special right triangle to express sine 45 as a fraction. As you know, you can use your calculator. Okay, to find sine 45, just write in the calculator sine 45. You can get the result. But he said here, use a special right triangle. This problem, we must use the steps. How we can use the steps? We can write the full answer by using my calculator. Just on my calculator, I write sine 45. Okay? The calculator gave me the result directly, but he need here the steps. Start with me. First, I have to write or draw a small right angle. My drawing not accurate. Just I need a right angle. So I just put sine like this. It's a right angle. Okay? Not on the scale. Not on the scale. Okay? After that, he said 45. So 45, 90. It means this is 45 and this is 45. Yes, it means an isosceles triangle. So if I write this as 1, so this is also will be 1. I said my triangle not accurate, not on the scale. I'm just need to illustrate here. Okay. After that, how we can get the third one? This is the hypotenuse. So yes, it will be root The sum of this squared, it means root 2. How you get the hypotenuse again? This, I need to find the hypotenuse. It will be the sum of the square of the other two sides or the other two legs. 1 power 2 plus 1 power 2. 1 power 2 equals what? 2? 1 power 2, it means 1 times 1. Yes, it's equal to 1 plus 1, it's root 2. So as you see. Now we have the three sides. He needs to express sine 45. So we can choose this angle or this angle. Both are right. So I choose 45. 45, it means sine 45. Who can give me the rule of sine now? Sine 45 degree equal. Yes, opposite over. Excellent. So I just write it. Opposite over hypotenuse. Which equal? Which is the opposite of 45? Excellent. The side which its length is 1. This is my opposite, so I write here 1. Over the hypotenuse, it's constant. It's root 2, and I just get it now. Okay. So we have sine 45 is 1 over root 2. Look at the answers. 1 over root 2. I don't find 1 over root 2. What's the problem? I hear your answer. Excellent, Mishari. You said that this is not the simplest form. What about the simplest form? The simplest form can't be if we have root down. What shall I do? Multiply by 1. Yes, which is root 2 over 2, 2. Excellent. So I need to simplify this. 1 over root 2. Multiply it by 1. But I write 1 as root 2 over root 2. Multiply here 1 times any number equals the same number. Root 2 times root 2, excellent, it's equal to 2. So the result in the simplest form will be, yes, root 2 over 2, which is letters. You understand? Yes. So now, if you don't find the answer, we have two ways. As Mishari said, we can simplify it by steps, or you can write this in your calculator. Calculator is allowed. So you can write this in your calculator. The calculator will be accurate when he gives you the simplest form directly. Okay, we're going to the last 3 examples. We have 6, 7, and 8 only. Find sine 52 round to the nearest 10,000. Pay attention with me. If he said find sine 52 directly without any steps, yes, directly by using your calculator as we said before. Just we make what? Sine and write the angle which is 52, and we write equal, we get the result. The result will be what? The result will be 0.78801 and so on. And so on, as you see in your calculator. Okay? As you see in your calculator. And then, he said, to the nearest 10,000. This is 10, 100,000, and here 10,000. Stand here and go to 1. 1 is weak or strong number? Weak number, so don't give 0 anything, so the result approximately equal 0.788. This is my answer. I'm going to number 7. If cosine A equal 0.8945, find measure of angle A. This is, I need here to find the measure of angle. Excellent, I hear you. We must use what? Inverse cosine. So he gave me cosine A equals 0.8945. Okay, I need to find the measure of angle A. I need to find the measure of angle A. So inverse cosine, excellent. And we will write inverse cosine in my calculator now for this number 0.8945. So now I get the result to the nearest degree. It means to the nearest whole number. Let's start To get our calculator, shift cosine. Cosine inverse, it means shift cosine. And then I write 0.8945, close the bracket, and then equal, he gave you as, yes, 26.5557. So I write here 26.5557 and so on. But I need to approximate or to round to the nearest degree. So approximately it will be 6 go to 5. 5 is a strong number. Give 6 1. So we have here 27 degree. So the measure of angle A is equal to 27 degree. The last problem. Okay, we are going to solve. It's a word problem. Pay attention with me. It's a word problem. The distance along a hill is 24 feet. If the land slope uphill at an angle of 8 degrees, find the vertical distance from the top to the bottom of the hill. Round to the nearest tenth. What? I must read the problem again and start to draw the problem. If we have a problem like this, please read the problem for 1, 2, 3 times. First, determine the numbers, and each number refers to what. And after that, you can draw the problem and solve it related in one of the rules, and then use this rule to solve the problem. The distance along a hill is 24 feet. Okay, so we have here, we need to return back. Okay, we have here the distance is 24. So I have here the point and here the hill. For example, this is my hill. For example, okay. The distance here is 24 feet. If the land is slope, it means the inclination of the land. Uphill at an angle of, yes, 8. So, to go from this distance to the hill, we must use the inclination by an angle of 8 degrees. Okay, find the vertical distance from the top of the hill to the bottom. So I need to find this vertical distance. This is the vertical distance. As we know, this is the horizontal plane and this is the vertical plane. So the vertical distance, I need to find this side. Yes, I relate my problem to a right angle triangle, right? Yes, this is right because the hill and the ground is horizontal, the hill is vertical, so the angle between them is 90 degrees. Now I need to find what? To find the vertical distance, this. Okay, I need to find this side. Let's make the triangle A, B, C. I need to find AB. So I have here this angle, and I have the side, and this is nesting. So I have here to use one of the trig ratios. This is my opposite for the angle, and this is my excellent. I use tan. Why? Because I need to find the opposite, and the given is what? I need to find the opposite, and the given is the adjacent. Excellent. So I use tan. So I just write tan what? Tan C is equal to, tan C is equal to AB over BC. Excellent. Which is opposite over adjacent. Tan C, it means, yes, he gave me the measure, which is 8 degrees. Equal to, AB is missing, the distance that we have to find. BC is 24. Okay, I need to find the AB. Yes, by using cross product or cross multiplication, AB will equal to 24 multiplied by tan 8 over 1. It means directly the number, and then by using my calculator directly, I just write 24 multiplied by tan 8, close the bracket, and then equal, it will be 3.37. 3.37. So 3.37. He said approximate to the nearest tenth. So I take two places as you see. Okay? So two places and the start. The 10th place, this is the 10th place. I go to the other. Okay, we have 7. 7 is a strong number. It gives 1, 2, 3 becomes 4. So the distance here that you need to find the vertical distance will be equal to 3.4 feet. Excellent. 3.4 feet. So as you see, if I have a word problem, you must read the word problem. Get the information. Deal with the information, and then you can find the answer. By the end of this example, this is the end of our lesson. Please, grade 10 students, this is a very important part. This is a very important part. This is a very important part for the third time. Please, react with the electronic homework on SBS. Thanks for listening and goodbye.